guys, this is Pikmin Master, and welcome to another Tops episode. Now, I wanted this one to be 115, but I decided I want to bump this up to 114. The characters I want to see a Final Fantasy Record Keeper, because I want to make kind of a duo video between this and a video about what would I want to be like if I was in Record Keeper. Okay, so, little backstory. Record Keeper, it's a mobile game, Final Fantasy, it's really good. I mean, like, really good. It's like, you know, all the bravest, right? Now, anti that. Okay? It is anti-terrible. Okay, so I just want to leave that in. Now, gameplay is basically, like, very, very basic Final Fantasy. You get a team of 5 in Final Fantasy style ATB system. You fight enemies in dungeons. Based on the various FF games, and if you have, let's say you go on a 4 dungeon, you have Final Fantasy 4 characters, they get a boost in EXP and strength and whatever. And then there's like some weekly events involving these characters, and unlock a butt ton of characters. I mean, like a butt ton of characters, like characters you would think like would be kind of a big deal in Final Fantasy series are already in this game. For example, more or less all the main characters of every Final Fantasy game from 1 through 14, and tactics. So, that's actually pretty awesome. They get to fight alongside characters such as, let's say, my man Minwu, we got, Cecil, we got Celis, we got Ferris, and then, hey, let's add Ash from 12 in there. And that's really like my team right now. So, that being said, though, not every character you would expect to be on this game are in this game, and, you know, there are a lot of characters I kind of do want to see on this game, or characters I want to see on this game, even though I probably won't use them because I already have my main team set. But hey, it'll be awesome to at least like see the character represented in the Record Keeper. Okay, so let's get this going. I should probably like research more of, you know, characters that are in this game, but hey, let's just go right into it. Pain from 10-2. Okay, now I don't know crud about 10-2, but if you really think about it, hey, Yuna is in this game. Heck, the Record Keeper already has an alternate outfit for Yuna. It's not available. It's probably available like soon enough. Probably a new event that will show up later. So already some 10-2 representation there. And Riku is already on this game. So why not? Oh, crud! He's already in this game. Okay, what's this? What other kind of 10-2s in this game? Who's that one pink character? LeBlanc, I think? Do I want in this game? Not really. Oh, crud. Okay, so screw 10-2. Oh, that's that hot girl from 13. Junebot from 13. So, I decided to put her in because if Sid Reigns just recently become available at Record Keeper, why not Jill, right? I mean, granted, again, I don't know squat about 13. Chris, you can handle that part for me. But yeah, hey, let's add Jill in there since she's not in the game. I checked, and you know, all the characters from 13 are also in there. Also, there's also this, what's that one dude's name from 13 too? Like that's like kind of rival to Lightning. I forget his name. I should probably look him up, but. That one guy, because like a big dragoon guy, I think. I basically be in this game no matter what I say, so why not someone else like Jill? I'm saying. So yeah, I have no idea what to say. Just Jill, because why not? Nine! We got a trio! We got Angiogenesis and the one known as Cisne from 7. The former two, like, was from Crisis Core and Cisne. I think it's from Crisis Core too, but it's also like in this one little pre-Turk thing. Little Turkish thing. So, yeah, I'd say I have watched Advent Children. Advent Children is really cool. And I have seen like some of the cutscenes from Crisis Core, and hey, I think Angiogenesis are pretty cool. They're like a pretty cool, like, I guess, rivalry of sorts. So and I guess like Angel like had the Buster Sword like before everyone else, so those Buster Swords kind of made for him. So I just think that he'll have a, I guess, soul revolving the busted sword. Froggy's here too. Oh man, I should probably finish this toss as soon as possible before some other characters I already know are in this game already. Okay, is Genesis and Cisne in this game already? No? Okay, so them two then. So, yeah, Genesis, because he's cool. I guess he's cool. I mean, he has a cool red attire. And I guess Cisne, I guess she's popular for a reason, right? Because, like, she's supposed to be this, like, generic character, but apparently people somewhere in the staff like her so much that she put her to produce a whole character, so why the heck not? And since, like, she's already has, like, her own weapon, the Shuriken, so probably have, be a lot of, like, abilities or record materia based on thrown weapons. I think there also are some stuff involving thrown weapons. I think Iya has one involving thrown weapons. But yeah, we can have another character with thrown weapons, so let's have that, okay? Okay. 8. So, how many, so, I looked at Final Fantasy 1, right, and the characters that are available in the game are literally, as of right now, as of September 11th. Oh, crud, that day. Yeesh. So probably time to state better. The Warrior Light and Garland, that's it. However, right now this is like an event going on that probably lasts to the end of this week. So, that includes, Princess Sarah, which is kind of random. Like, I'll probably say why Princess Sarah's like the randomest option. And 2 characters from Mobius? What? Even though that one dude you play as in Mobius, and the fairy. Freaking fairies! If there's anything that Brady Default and Brady Stuck has taught me, is that fairies are freaking evil. I know, Mistress, you're a fairy type too, but you're not like fairy looking, okay? Okay. So, yeah, and the fact that the game outright tells you in the beginning of the game that Echo is, well, her name's Echo, is evil or something like that. But then again, I haven't played Mobius past the beginning because that game is so, like, I guess not my game. I just can't stand Mobius. Okay, so why then? Okay, so Warrior Light makes sense. Garland makes sense. I mean, they're the Final Fantasy 1 guys, like ones worth noting about, and the other job classes are considered core characters or job class characters, so can't include them. Princess Sarah's a stretch because, well, like, she's as relevant to the game as Garland is, which is, like, I don't know, 1% of the game is, like, related to Princess Sarah. So, you could just add more FF1 characters. Here's one. Matoya from Final Fantasy 1. She's kind of helpful, like, I forget what she does. She's like a seer of sorts, like she, like, does the fortune telling and stuff. Okay, is she in this game?
Yep. Yep.
Frick, she is!
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Great one now. Okay, I have a backup for this. If Mobius characters could count as 1, how about other mobile titles? Would they count as 1? So, Dimensions of Brave Exvius characters, picture me, you know what to do. Okay, so I don't know jack about Final Fantasy Dimensions or Brave Exvius, but I know Bro has played Brave Exvius before. He says it's okay. However, like, the game kind of, like, needs, like, the internet to do anything, including buying a sword. You need the internet for it to work, so you can't play this game offline, just stupid. And Dimensions is a game I kind of do want to play, believe it or not. Granted, it costs, like, $14 US to play, so, I could probably afford it, but just, like, having to be online to do anything is, like, kind of annoying. So, okay, so, what characters are there in Final Fantasy Dimensions? Well, there are, like, 8 characters, for the main playable characters, or 8 of them. Let's go focus more on the main 2, so to say. The main character of the Warriors of Light and the main character of Warriors of Darkness. The guy named Soul and the guy named Noct. I gotta admit, they're pretty decent appearances. Granted, Soul looks like your generic RPG hero. I mean, if you look at this guy, he looks very generic. Like, he doesn't look a lot like a Final Fantasy character, he just looks generic. And Noct looks like the hero that acts like an anti-hero. and looks like one too. I mean, look at this thing. He looks like somebody you expect this loud and brooding guy or something. But then again, that's kind of what he is, according to his personality and the wiki. So yeah. Okay, so these guys, and fill them in as the Final Fantasy 1 slot because aside from the main 5 that are currently on Record Keeper, that's it. That's it for 1. I mean, granted, there are characters that don't have a grand total of 5 characters. FF11, as we'll probably will be a bit later on this list, only has like what, 1 character in everywhere else but Japan. Japan has like 3 total. And yes, Toto is that one. So yeah, let's like add the Dimensions Brave Xevious characters for Final Fantasy 1, because hey, if 2 characters from Mobius are in 1, why not others? Seven, this guy, Liud from Revenant Wings, because the sequel 12 counts as 12 character. Him specifically, granted, like, I also included in my notes, hey, what if the other 2 main playable characters from Revenant Wings that are not in 12 proper? However, I would say, if I were to include just 1, it's him. So, look at this dude! It's like, he just screams, I'm going to be in Record Keeper. I don't know, it just means he looks like, I'm going to be in Record Keeper. I don't care what anyone else says. I mean, like, dude looks like a freaking angel with red wings. Dragoon. He's like, honestly, I can't even say his personality because his personality doesn't matter in Record Keeper. But he does look like the kind of guy who will be kind of cool to be in Record Keeper. So just saying, if a fairy can be a Record Keeper, why not a freaking angel with a spear? So yeah. As for Kites and Philo, they're alright, I guess. Kites probably will be like the generic black mage of the game, and who knows what Philo will be. He's just like, she wears like her main weapon's a freaking sky surfboard. I don't even know. Just like, why? I don't know what kind of weapons she'll equip. But then again, like, there are characters whose only weapon choice are really weird stuff that no one else can equip. For example, Waka and his Blitzballs. The game gave him bows. And then there's Barrett, who has his gun arms. They let him have guns too. And then Red 13 has this weird thing with the pins, and I think that's it. It's just like daggers and pins. That's it. I don't know. I haven't played Red 13 at all, so I don't know. The point is that Liud, him, yes. Six. Now let's think about this, right? So we have characters from, of course, Final Fantasy, and this being Record Keeper, a place where, in story, supposedly they're like, think Mario 64, right? Where the lots were like records based on the paintings, and the paintings are something that you go to different worlds, something like that ish. As for Record Keepers, story in quotes, so. Surely Tyro and the Mog and Sid would have some sort of records from something other than Final Fantasy, right? So why not add guest characters? I mean, you will believe like the kind of hype a game like let's say Kingdom Hearts or Chrono Trigger would have onto a little mobile game like Record Keeper. That would be insane. And why not? It doesn't Square Enix own Deus Ex? So why not have that in there? Wait, doesn't Square Enix own Fullmetal Alchemist? Maybe they do, but I won't even bother. Imagine put Edward Elric into Final Fantasy Record Keeper. That would be ridiculous. Okay, that'll be really weird. Okay, I'm good. Point is that, freaking, let's put the Square Dream Team. Let's put the Warrior, Light, Sora, Chrono, and Neku in there. Oh, that'd be amazing. That'd be an amazing team right there. Imagine Neku. I mean, I'm imagining Neku. He doesn't equip weapons per se. He has pins, but the pin. But he's more like all-around guy who does lots like magic-ish, so probably a black mage type. But like Neku can do also like slashing stuff, and I don't even know. I'm still imagining Neku in this game. Screw everyone else. Neku just himself. That'd be awesome. I mean, granted, Chrono is easy. He's a katana. He does lightning. So put like some like I don't know, like 3-star black magic, 5-star samurai. There you go. That's Chrono. But like, oh, and 5 combat because why not for Chrono? But for like like the Dragon Quest characters, like they're easy too. So, but Neku will be amazing. Okay, I'm done there. Next. My man Luso and a character from FFTA and FFTA 2. I don't know what series will they go under, because on the one hand, Tactics exists because they're characters from Tactics. Therefore, it makes sense for Tactics Advance and A2 characters to go to Tactics because title and gameplay similarities. But Luso specifically, and even though Luso specifically is in Tactics as PSP forward, in Borderlands, Luso is in the game. So, again, it'll make sense for Luso to be in Tactics. But then again, in his own game, characters from 12 are in there, and specifically stated that A2 is a sequel to Revenant Wings. So, in story, it'll probably also make sense if Luso was a 12 character. I mean, granted, it makes, I would say, like, more sense if it is considered under Tactics, but I'm just saying that he would fit just as well under 12. Just saying. But for Tactics Advance, I probably just be of Tactics, not 12. Point is that my man Luso, it'll be awesome to see him on the game alongside some characters that he knows like Ramza, Cloud, and yes, because Tactics has Cloud, you can make Luso and Cloud interact in the same game. But and also characters of like my favorite characters. And also, why not for Tactics Advance too? I'd like to see Ritz or Shara or Mont Blanc. Okay, maybe not Mont Blanc, but or even in A2 you can have Adel or Sid or that'll be amazing, freaking amazing if they added the Beatrix wannabe herself for Melda. I mean, like, she's an awesome character. I actually forgot about her before making this list. I actually do like Melda because like she has an amazing skill set. And like she's like when you get her, she's amazing. And doesn't help that like a lot of these characters are on this list are also in a game called Pictologica Final Fantasy. I don't know a thing about it, but if all these characters, I think all these characters I mentioned are in there. Okay, maybe not Philo, but Luso, Adel, and Fermelda are on that. I don't know about anyone else. I should probably go check before this. Not Solar Knocked. Cisne, I think is. Is on this. Yep, Cisne's there. Is Genesis there? I'm just like side questing here. Okay, yeah, Genesis is in there. So if characters that are already on this list are a different Final Fantasy mobile spin-off thingy, why not another? Right? Right. 4. Now, as many have already known, my favorite Final Fantasy game is 5. So, and just recently, it's almost past right now that there is a 5 event involving Krill, and to get Krill's Beastmaster outfit. Yes, Beastmaster outfit. Yes, thing. It's like kind of cool because like get finally play the FF5 characters for a while. And so after getting Krill and stuff like that, I thought to myself, you know what? This 5 crew is kind of missing something. Maybe it misses the Warriors of Dawn. So the Warriors of Dawn, which consists of Galuf, who's already in the game. You get Bart's dad Dorgan, you got Kelger, the werewolf, and then Zizat, or I don't even know. I don't know what's his name. Frig his name. But Zezat. Okay, let's call it Zezat. Because that's how the Japanese pronunciation. But let's have like these 3 guys in the game. Because hey, I would like to see like some really old here. Frack! Okay. freaking Dorgan's in the game now. Okay, so, Dorgan's in the game, but Kelger and Zezat are not in the game. So Kelger and Zezat, because hey, they're pretty cool. Like especially Zezat, he's pretty hilarious because he's one of my, not one of my favorite characters in 5, but he's really hilarious. Like he and Gallo play off each other amazing because the whole like they're both pungent masters. So their guys are amazing. And hey, Kelger's a werewolf, and technically he is like the first like beast type character who's actually kind of a big hero, because characters like Umaro, Red 13, Kimari, Freya, they're after 5. So that'd be cool to have like a werewolf character in Record Keeper. Granted, you can't play as him in 5, which sucks, because like, hey, let's play as a werewolf. Why not? Why shouldn't I play as a werewolf? I don't know what's in that. He calls himself a swordsman, so does swordsman stuff. So why not? So yeah, that's my choice for the 4th slot. Cause yeah, if 2 Warriors of Dawn are in this game, why not add the other 2? The same. Okay, so this next slot, I was looking through the characters already on the game, like without actually looking at, you know, before making this list, like as in like the game proper. I looked at it and I noticed, like, of course, it makes sense that a lot of characters that are in Dissidia are in this game. I mean, Garland is pretty much Dissidia. Garland's based on Dissidia because he has like no presence in 1 other than the beginning of the game and the end of the game. That's spoilers, but Garland has like really no presence in there. And the Warrior of Light, of course, he's based on Dissidia because there is no character that looks like the Warrior of Light in Final Fantasy 1. He's just like the artwork of him. So, okay, there's a lot of characters from Dissidia in there, but not everyone from Dissidia is in there. And I wondered to myself, where's the Emperor, the Cloud Darkness, Ultimisia, and Prish? So, let's start with Ultimisia, actually. Let's start with Ultimisia, because, like, out of the 4, Ultimisia is the one I used more. I don't use her a lot. Granted, I didn't use Prish at all, because I haven't locked her yet. I'll get to that soon. But, Ultimisia, I know she's not the, you know, like the recurring villain of 8, but she's, like, the main villain of 8 anyway. Like, she's the main villain of 8, and she's in Dissidia, so why isn't Ultimisia in the game? Cloud of Darkness is kind of even like more striking because there are not a lot of 3 characters. There's the main 4 characters from FF3DS. Oni Knight is in the Japanese version. Well, I don't know when you everywhere else is gonna get Oni Knight. So Oni Knight's currently not in the everywhere else version. There's a character named Desh, who's I think he's like the first like ally character you get in the game, and for some reason Zande, the kind of like the rival villain, so to say, is not in the game. Weird. But what strikes me most is the Cloud of Darkness. I mean, granted, I know it makes sense that the Warrior of Darkness or whatever is not in this game because he's less relevant than freaking Garland. So, I actually made the city moveset for him. It's amazing. The Cloud of Darkness, isn't she, or it, because it's kind of not gendered, kind of a big deal because the main villain, another main villain, like the final villain and the representative of 3's villain in Dissidia. Next, the more important out of all these 3, and Prish, the Emperor Medius. He's a big deal. Like, he's a big deal in 2. And I played 2 like quite a few times, and I freaking love 2 because Mingu. But yeah, the Emperor's a bigger deal than Cloud and Ultimisia because he's not just the final boss. He is like the main villain that you know, it's been hinted at even through the beginning of the game. So he is like hyped up like crazy. So I don't know why the main villain of 2 is not in there. I know there are quite a few characters from 2 that are in there. Pretty much every single playable character except for Scott are in the game. Granted, Scott's like the GBA one forward only, but hey, he's a playable character, why not? So every like playable character from 2 is in the game. Granted, Guy for some weird reason is not in the everywhere else version, but hey, any opportunity to wait for a Final Fantasy 2 event, so maybe, hopefully, they might get like Memory Crystal 2 for Minwu, but we'll see. I don't know, maybe God and the Emperor will probably the same event eventually. I'm gonna put a call in on that. I'm gonna put a call in on it. Whenever the next FF2 event in Record Keeper is gonna involve Guy and the Emperor together. We'll see. Yeah, he's a big deal, so I don't know why he's on this list. Now, Prish is a different story because it makes sense that Prish should be in the game because not only is she a state representative, but she's also an 11 character, which has like less than 5 characters represented. Because you had a party of 5 total, and it's kind of weird that even the Japanese version, there are less than 5 characters in a slot. Granted, 11, what do you say about 11's characters? It's an MMORPG. Like, how do you put characters onto it? Not a lot. Heck, Shantota's probably the lucky one. So, I say let's put why not Prish in because at least feel a bit more about 11 slots. We'll see about that. I'm not a lot Prish because I haven't got to it. Heck, same with Gilgamesh because I don't know how to, except I now looked it up. So there you go. Yeah. Okay, this video's not a little too long, so I'll 2 in 1. Now, this is literally the first, like, when writing this list, the first character in my mind, Theodore from After Years. So, I've noticed that a lot of characters that are on sequel games are generally not represented in Record Keeper. Zack is a prequel character, so they like he is whatever, but he's not a sequel character. So you see a lot of characters from sequels are not exactly in the game much. Granted, Pain for some reason is in the game. Good for her, but still, there are not a lot of like sequel characters. And hey, when I think of sequel characters, I say Pain or Theodore. Why is his name Theodore? Why not Theodore? I have no freaking clue. Likewise, there aren't a lot of, costumes based on After Years. Granted, like I said before, Yuna has an outfit based on 10-2, so why not on After Years? I mean, kind of want to see Porom in her like completely different outfit, like pink hair and everything outfit. I think Cecil and Rosa kind of decent, not good. Kane's pretty cool. I mean, Kane has like his like Holy Dragoon thing and his like other outfits and the Hooded Man. So, why not have all the things for Kane? Also, likewise, like I said, there aren't a lot of secret characters. So, including Theodore, there are not a lot of characters from After Years. Like, who are they? Luca, the four ninjas, that one scholar, what's her name? And that one girl Sage thing. I don't know what her name about because I have not played After Years yet. I want to get to After Years later, but yeah, just those characters. 4 After Years is a lot of characters. Now that I think about it, you have a lot of characters. 4 on its own is a lot of characters, so that's saying a lot. So yeah, Theodore, and like everything was related to Final Fantasy 4 After Years. That's it. And number 1. Okay, now the first character on my mind was Theodore. The second thing on my mind is a job class because, like, there are characters. They're just generic job classes. They're called core characters in the everywhere else version. Japan it's called job characters. These guys are generally like the weakest characters in the game. But also like have like kind of amazing record materia. So they're good for if you want to like grind their level to get the materia and put it on someone else. But like as their own, they're not that good. But they represent a lot of classes from the Final Fantasy series, not just like the generic ones. Let's say Black and White Mage, where you get in the game. There's Knight, there's Ninja, there's whatever. But it's also the Gladiator, which is like what 5 only job class, and even then after the advanced version. So. Because the Gladiator sprite is based on Final Fantasy 5. Granted, a whole lot of things based on 5. The job class is based on 5. But, it's based on 5. So, why not some other job classes that are kind of a big deal? Like, for example, the Blue Mage. I mean, of course, like, there's classes that probably could be kind of cool to be in the game. Like, for example, A2's Green Mage. Although kind of weird to add the Green Mage in considering White Mage. But the Vikings are already a Viking. So why not an already established class like the Blue Mage? Oh god dang it! Blue Mage is already in the game.
Of course!
Wait, Blue's already in the game. Does that mean they're gonna put Blue Magic in Blue Magic as a whole subseries of Magic in Record Keeper? That's awesome. Okay, no, I'm totally glad that the game already predicted what I wanted to do. The number one slot on my list. Wait, that means I need to put something else on this list. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Oh right, I forgot. The third character I thought of while making this list. The third character I thought in this list is Ultima the High Seraph, also known as Ultima from Tactics. Look at her. Okay, that's enough said. So, like with 3, like with 11, there aren't no villains represented. Like, straight up no villains. Heck, 8 has Edea, and she's technically a villain by the time the first time you see her, so just she counts the villain. But there are straight up no villains in Tactics. Granted, like, see a lot of the main bosses as bosses. I hate you so much. But, why not have the main, like it's the final boss, so to say, Ultima the High Seraph, also known as Ultima. I refuse to call her Ultima because not to be confused with that other Ultima, although they're more or less the same. And also, remember I said about Pick Logica Final Fantasy and how characters from A2 are in this list? So, and she's also in there too. So, again, if she's already in other Final Fantasy spin-offs, heck, she's in Theater Rhythm. So, if she's in Theater Rhythm, she's in Pick Logica, she's in something else called Everyone Forget what that is. Why not in Record Keeper? You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, if kind of a big deal villain needs to be on this list, especially from kind of underappreciated like series. Granted, Texas already has its fair share of love, so I guess why not? So yeah, Ultima the High Seraph is my number one slot on this list because she needs to be there because some other spin-off games want this one. Okay, so that is all for this list. So those are the characters that I want in Record Keeper. Now I'm going to make a video of what kind of like smooth stats, whatever, would I want to be if I was in Record Keeper. So stay tuned for that. And well, I'll get there though. See you guys later for the Bravely Second Characters tops, if that's the next, unless I want to put like the thing I want for tops to 116 instead. So we'll see about that. See you guys later.